Hello friends, welcome to I Made Me Think end-to-end website testing using Selenium, Cucumber and Java. So we were discussing about general ticket booking website validation, and we saw what are the factors to be considered. We saw some examples, we saw end-to-end scenarios. We have done code walkthrough for feature file and the top layer, then the Selenium code or the page objects and the WebDriver. We have done a utilities code walkthrough. We have seen the reporting format in HTML and textual format, and payment related sections we also saw. So let us do a sample run of this code and see how does it execute. So there are two ways to execute the code. One is using Maven. So just right click on the project and run as Maven test. Make sure all the required libraries are available, included. There is no compilation error. And the other way to execute the code is this is the runner file. So make sure all redbus related things are mentioned and right click and run as JUnit. So for now let us run it as a Maven and see what things happen, what is the console output. So it is going to execute the first scenario, redbus homepage functionality. Basically it will just open the browser with this website and it will just check the URL if it is matching with this. So this is actual and this is expected redbus. Now let's see what happens. So these are some Maven prints. So Maven has a test profile, so I am doing a test of a Maven project. Maven compiler plugin. So whatever is we have mentioned in the POM file, all those plugins will be considered. And now it has started the tests because I have done it as test profile. So now you see it is running this particular glue, whatever I have mentioned it in the test runner here, the glue file, and it will start the test. So these are from this onward, these are my prints. So sysout initializing browser of type Firefox, and then the next step. So first thing is that give the background will execute init Firefox browser, and then it will it will open the redbus.in, and this is the short name, and then start executing. So it will basically it will see the what is the URL, it will compare with the expected, and it will print out the results. So it has opened the browser here. Now the first test is passed, and now let us check the second test. It will basically open the browser, open the URL, and it will check the title. The title should be this. It will just compare it and print the result. So now if you see, the earlier results are in console textual format. We can also get it in HTML format by just going to target and HTML index.html. So once our tests are finished, just open this file if you want to see the HTML results. Now let it run the second test. Because of some compatibility issue, my browser version is not compatible with the Selenium which I am using, so it is going to my Mozilla, but that's fine. So now if you see, the title is this: online bus ticket booking, book Volvo AC bus tickets, reservation and more. So So the scope of this is to check the title. I think the CSS is not loaded properly for this test, so that is fine. So we will check the whether it is comparing the able to get the page title and compare it with the reference. If that is done, that is fine as of now. When we run the other scenarios, then we will see if it really fails. Now if you see the console output, it is saying navigating to this URL. Let's stop the test. Okay, so I reran the test and now the page is loading properly with all CSS and it is running the test again. So now the first test is to check the URL is fine, so that it will do and stop it. Then it will go for the next scenario or next individual step. So let us discuss on one more important topic of how to scale this automation framework for another ticket booking website. So as I have mentioned earlier, that the steps which are designed are very general or very simple, so that for any other website we can quickly expand. So we can the method is just to create another feature file. For example, in the same folder, ticket booking, and rename it with feature. So the tests are running in background. Let me stop the test here and let us see that the earlier test has failed. It has not got the proper URL. I think it was again redirected to some other URL. But if you run it in a proper way with no plugins or no proper things or no malwares are installed, then it will run fine. Now let us discuss on the how to quickly expand. So let us say I want to, for another website, another ticket booking website, I just want to design with same existing coding. So what I have done is I have just copied the scenario or the Cucumber features here because it is very generic, and I am just putting it replacing the relevant things. So it can be any name, so you can just put it like this, and this is the website. And this is the name, and it will be this, and this is the thing. Okay, and just change the relevant things here. So what happens is because the scenario design or because the pattern of design is very simple and very generalized or very generic, so that we can quickly expand it like this. maybe the elements which are on this particular website are a little bit here and there. Some elements may not be present, some element might be different, but overall the pattern of the reference algorithm or reference set of scenarios remains the same. For example, search scenario combination, search result information validation, more or less some elements here and there, some elements in a different format, but the pattern remains the same. The search, for example, type 1, type 2 functionality will remain the same. Filtering, searching, sorting will remain the same. So this is how we can quickly expand the framework or the automation for same website, same category and another website. Thanks for watching.